Hi guys, Linda here. I'm working on my June Christmas cards all year, and I want to use this style card that I learned from the paper cut. It's another fractured card, but it's using a circle, which made it a lot trickier. And the lesson was really great. So, if you aren't a member of the paper cut on Facebook, it's a great place to go and learn some new things. So anyway, this was the one I made for a sample. And the other thing is, I love Simple Story and the Peachy Cheap app, and every once in a while they have Peachy Cheap, and they have Simple Story things, and it's like, oh, when I get it, it's like, oh, what am I going to do with all these chipboard things? Because I really don't do scrapbooks. But a friend of mine doesn't. I can give her all the big ones. But there's some cute little ones, and that's what I put on the front of this card. And I thought, oh, perfect. So this is the way it's going to look at the end. I'm going to use different paper. I had this Bo Bunny paper. This is probably from Tuesday morning, which I truly miss. But it was Christmas, so that's what I'm going to use. To make this card, you really need to make a template. And I made the template in the class, but I can show you how to do that. Take a piece of cardstock, and this is let's see, I think it's 4 1/4 by, no, it's not. It's 4 by 5 1/4 because I want to do the different layers here. Okay, so then I got out these 2 pieces of paper that I wanted to use, and I thought this would be a good one for the base because when I draw some lines on here, I want to be able to see them, and this one it would be harder to see. The lines all get covered up. In the class, the teacher used a Sharpie, but I'm going to use just a pencil. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 circles that I put on here, and those are, the biggest one is 2 1/2, and then this one must be a 2-inch circle. Let's see if that measures like that. It's hard to, this looks like 2 3/4, probably. That's probably 2 3/4. It's hard to measure a circle. But this, the 2 1/2 one, is from a Dynamics, from My Favorite Things stamp. And then this other one is from, I think this is a Stampin' Up set. And I had to kind of play around a little bit to find 2 that I thought layered pretty good. So what I'm going to do is take the bigger circle, and I'm going to put that in the middle of the card, or really wherever you want it. And I'm going to draw around there. And this is making my template. I hope I'm in frame. Then I'm going to take a ruler. Oh, it's magnetic. Everything's sticking to it. And then I'm just going to draw lines out from the circle. And they're going to be the, where I cut the designer paper. So just coming off the circle. Let's see, how did I do that one? I probably did it like that, but I think that'll work. And off the circle here. So just 3 random lines. This one's going to look different than that one because I'm not doing the lines at the same place. Okay. So then I'm going to cut those pieces out, and I want to cut this piece and just cut them on the line, and these will be your template for cutting your other stuff. I think I should have used the smaller circle. Yeah, I think I should have used a smaller circle because I want it to fit inside. So I can redo that on here. Just use a smaller circle because the bigger circle will cover it. So I can just extend that line a little bit. So I'm going to use a smaller circle, and I figured that was 2 3/8. No. Okay, that's 2 1/2. So maybe it's 2 1/4. Where did the ruler go? Oh, it's right here. It's really hard to tell. Let's see. Oh, I should be doing it inside here. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, so it's 2 1/4. The smaller one, 2 1/4 and 2 1/2. But it doesn't matter. It's whatever you have that, you know, you have 2 circles that are one's just a little bit bigger than the other. Or you can just use 1 circle. I don't think it really matters. I'm just all about trying to use what I have. I do buy a lot of stuff, but so this one I might want to change it a little bit to get from there. I'm going to take this line off of here. And again, this is just my template, so it doesn't have to be pretty. All right, so now I'm going to cut into that circle into the smaller circle on the inside here. Like I told my first graders, you hold the scissors straight up and use your other hand to turn the paper as you close the scissors. I could use my die cut. That probably would have made it a lot nicer, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a template. Okay. So you can, you know, use like Post-it, you know, non-permanent tape to hold that down or whatever if you wanted to. Now, these other pieces I want to cut out, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to use, I think I want these 2 pieces to be the dotted paper, and then this is going to be the complementary paper. Let me see, do I want that? Let's see, do I want that like that? Oh, I think I want it like that. So now in the class, we were told to number these 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to cut out 1 and 3 because those are the pieces that I want to put on here. Here's number 3, and here's number 1. And then, you know, we were told to keep the pieces, and that's what I used for this. But I wanted to show you how we made the template. So now I'm making another template. So I want to do 1 and 3. Let's make sure that circle's going to be in there. Why is that? There we go. That circle will be inside there. So I'm going to cut these pieces out of my other paper, piece 1 and piece 3. You could do piece 2 and piece 4. It doesn't matter which ones you do. But you do, like the other fracture card I did, you really didn't need a template. But for a circle, there's a circle and a hexagon. I think it was a hexagon. No, like a honeycomb. Yeah, I think it was a hexagon. You really need to make a template for those fractured cards. So this piece will be going down here, but I don't want to glue anything just yet. Get it over there. And then this piece. I just tried to pick out some papers that would kind of go together. From the same paper pack. And there's a lot of paper left on here, so I could make more cards with this combination or with this poinsettia paper. Okay, so this piece is going to go up here. Then I have the These are 1/4 inch pieces of glitter paper, and these are going to go in here under the circle. So I think what I'm going to do is glue these pieces down. I just want to make sure I have that right, so I'm going to move that out. Bring my pieces in here just to make sure I have that bottom one, this one, lined up right. This is 4, and piece 3 here. So I just wanted to make sure piece 3 went all the way in that corner, and it does, because I didn't, you know, cut a right angle here. So I'm going to put this paper on next. Still loving this glue thing. And I like wet glue for this because you can move it around a little bit. All right, then this piece is going to go up here. I got to check and make sure I'm in frame. Yeah, I'm in frame. Okay, could be a little higher. This one's going to be easier to line up because I do have a right angle there. But that's what makes it cool without the, you know, pieces. Now, she did say you could make as many fractures as you want, but 4 fractures seem to work really good. Now, the tricky part is getting these fractures on here. So I want to get my bigger circle here, and I'm just going to lay it there. And then I'm going to take my, let's see, 1/4 inch glitter paper and kind of lay it where the fractures are going to go. So it's going to go like this. This is a little piece left over from the other one, so I can use that. Oh, here's another. Is that one long enough? No. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. So you got to make sure you have that covered. I think that's going to work. Let's see. Because see, the circle should cover up the ends of all these. Yeah, that's going to work. So now, very carefully, I'm going to glue those down. And you're just hiding, you know, where the 2 pieces are. And hoping it goes under the circle. So you want to keep, you know, going back with that circle to make sure this end is covered up with the circle. And that, you know, where your edges meet, that's covered up. And I think that's going to work. That one might not. Okay. So we're going in here like this. And you don't want to go in there too far because it'll stick out the other edge of the circle. That will work. Okay. So I want to put this piece right here. Make sure it covers up. Okay, so the circle's covering up all those, so I can put that down. Oh, I got a new refrigerator yesterday, and it makes ice. and it made ice for the first time this morning, and the refrigerator's next to where Rudy eats. Rudy jumped up and ran like a shotgun was shot. It was pretty funny. Okay, so now I want to cut this down to 3 3/4. So because I'm going to cut it down, I could trim those all off, but I want to trim this down. So yeah. So I wanted 3 3/4. If I can get through it with my cutter. It's probably better to use a guillotine on this. So this side, 3 3/4. I just took just a tiny bit off the other side. 3 3/4. Almost did it 3 1/2. I would have been really upset. That looked better. And then I wanted 3 3/4 by 5. Oh gosh, I hope I'm in frame. Because I want to have a little black edge around it. You know, and the normal card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then the black, I have that cut, is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to layer that up. And this I'll use my tape on. It's just so cool. You know, these fractured cards are just so cool because, you know, it looks like, what did they do there? I can see I didn't quite get that little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to put it on the outside of the card. And then, oh, I made some inserts already. This one says, "May your season be filled with love and laughter." I'm going to put that inside. And then I'm going to put the green circle, wherever that got to. There's one. Put the green circle on there. And like I said, you know, the circles could probably be any size. They just need to be a little bit bigger than each other, or you can just have one. Doesn't matter. Looks like I didn't get this glitter out here far enough. Let's see if I can. That glue does dry really fast. Oops, that end didn't dry yet. I didn't quite cover up that one seam, or that one place. There we go. I'll get that in there. Good thing I didn't have the glue down good enough. There we go. Okay. Put that on here. And then I'm going to pick out one of these to go on there. I could use the Peace and Joy, the Santa Claus, Dear Santa. What's that? Dear Santa. That green's not quite the same, is it? I think I'll use the Santa. Hello, Santa one here. These are really nice. They're kind of foamy. There we go. So there is another Christmas card with a fractured circle. And I kind of turned that up a little bit, didn't I? Okay. So you can see they're very different because of where I made the fractures in it. And again, you know, here's the 2 templates that I used. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was for one of them. And then the one on the other card, the template looked like this. I don't think I numbered them the same way. Okay, 4. I think this went this way. We'll start with the circle. It's like puzzles. If you like puzzles, you'll like this card. 1, yeah. Wait, no. Oh, this goes like this. This one like this. 4's not there. 4's down here. And oh boy, I can't even put it back together again. There we go. I think I got it now. I think. Yeah. There we go. I've never been great at puzzles. There we go. So those are the you know, the templates that I made up for those 2 different cards. But I can use them over and over again. So it's really not that hard. It's a lot of fun, but it really is kind of neat the way they turned out. And this is the one we made in our class. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're getting ideas for Christmas cards. This one is really fun. Bye. Thanks for watching.